Since I increased my collagen intake and added in a few supportive supplements, I've noticed an improvement in joint pain, tighter, bouncier skin, and, believe it or not, more hair growth. Eating collagen-rich foods gives you the raw ingredients you need to support your body's collagen production. So if you've been curious about supplementing with collagen, what it can do for you, or if you've been supplementing for a while and are not sure about the results, stick with this video because I think I can answer a lot of your questions just by sharing my recent experience. So let's get started. Hi, my name is Cheryl if you're new here, and if you're interested in healthy aging, clean beauty, and natural living, then please consider subscribing, hit the notification bell so you won't miss anything, and we'll get right into this video. So let's start with the types and forms of collagen supplementation, which can be in either pills or powders. Sources would be from either beef, chicken, or marine sources. And when we're talking about the types, there are about 5 or 6 different types, but type 1 collagen is the most abundant found in the body. So most of your supplements will always have type 1 collagen in them. Type 3 collagen is the one that has the greatest impact on skin health, particularly elasticity. Bovine or beef sourced collagen usually has type 1 and type 3 collagens in it. Type 2 collagen is the one that has the greatest impact on joint health. So let's talk about its effectiveness on anti-aging, since that seems to be the most popular reason people are choosing collagen these days. When you ingest collagen from powder or pills, your digestive tract breaks it down into smaller molecules called amino acids and peptides. Recent research has shown that these molecules are capable of entering into your bloodstream where they begin to interact with your cells, including the cells responsible for collagen production. At the same time that they're triggering your cells to produce collagen, they also provide the building blocks to make the collagen. So it's a two-pronged approach. To take advantage of these benefits, look for supplements that use hydrolyzed collagen or collagen peptides. You should see one or both on the label. Now, I want to share some information that I got from the Arthritis Foundation, and they say on their website that a recent review and meta-analysis of 19 studies involving more than 1,000 people looked at collagen for skin health and wound healing and found excellent results for both. They go on to say that collagen supplements taken for 3 months significantly improved skin hydration, elasticity, and density. From there, they go on to talk about the excellent results from recent studies impacting osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. I will link that article below in the description. But wait, there's more. From there, the article goes on to talk about collagen's impact in menopausal women, particularly women with low bone density. A year-long randomized controlled trial of more than 100 postmenopausal women with low bone mineral density reported that 5 grams of collagen peptides a day, 5 grams, that's not a lot, but 5 grams significantly increased bone mineral density in the spine and upper thigh compared to a placebo. Additionally, high blood pressure also dropped considerably in those taking the collagen supplements. So I guess from there we just should talk about its effectiveness on osteoarthritis and joint pain. So type 2 collagen is the primary protein in cartilage. This is crucial for bone protection, the synovial fluid, and movement. It increases joint comfort and flexibility by supporting ligaments, tendons, and cartilage. Now, this was my primary issue last year, and that's what was causing me so much pain. From the Cleveland Clinic, their website, so they have a really good article on this. So I'll just read a little section from their website quickly. A robust randomized trial compared 40 milligrams a day of UC2 collagen to glucosamine plus chondroitin and to a placebo. After 6 months, people taking UC2 had significantly less pain and stiffness and better function than did the other two groups. And UC2 is just a common name for type 2 collagen supplements. As I said, the cartilage, ligaments, and tendons was where I had the most damage last year. That was triggered by the inflammation coming from that joint. It was my left hip joint. This is the joint support type 2 collagen that I started taking. It's from Life Extension. It's called their NT2 collagen. Supports joint comfort and mobility. I've also been taking this since last fall daily. You take one of these in the morning, at least I do, in the morning before you eat, and that's it. You're done for the day. If you want to know more about this product, I'll just link where you can find it. I'll link it on the Life Extension website, and you can get more info about the quality as well as the testing and things like that they do with this product. I was very happy with it. I have been very happy with it. I'm on my 3rd bottle, and not going to stop. Just keep taking it. In my experience, prior to adding a type 2 supplement, I was getting pain relief in that area, but it wasn't lasting. I would have a pain-free day, followed by a day of excruciating pain. Pain so severe that I could not put weight on my left leg at all. So I'm also going to link that article from the Cleveland Clinic. It's a short one, but it has a lot of information in it, particularly if you're suffering from osteoarthritis, joint issues like I was. So, do these supplements actually work, and how long before you see results? For skin, more and more research is showing an improvement in elasticity and firmness after supplementing for only a few months. Collagen supplementation may also increase moisture levels in the skin. It may also have a potential impact on wrinkle depth. However, the amount of collagen used varied from one study to the next. This is important because for years, I supplemented 2.5 to 5 grams of collagen per day because I was trying to relieve the pain from a pinched nerve in my back. Now, I saw no particular results in my skin or hair, but my back pain went away. So that is what I continued taking, 5 grams per day. But starting last September, in the run-up to my hip surgery, which was scheduled for November, I started supplementing 7.5 to 10 grams per day. And currently, I am supplementing 11 grams of collagen per day, in addition to consuming bone broth regularly. And I'm going to talk more about bone broth. Don't leave. It's coming up. Since I have upped the amount of collagen I am consuming, I do see results in my skin. It is firmer, it is bouncier, particularly the skin on my face. Although I lost a lot of hair after the surgery, I just noticed last week that my edges are growing back in, finally. The extra collagen that I've been getting, in addition to doing regular scalp massages, seems to be making a difference. So let's talk about a few natural alternatives and supportive nutrients that work together with collagen. And the first of these that I want to talk about is hyaluronic acid. Something that I never even thought of supplementing, but around September I added this into my diet. This is 100 milligrams, joint support. It says on the label that it's a joint lubricant, which is exactly what the research supports. But it also says that it has L-proline, alpha-lipoic acid, and grapeseed extract, which are great just overall antioxidants. So I figured that couldn't hurt. Be great to get more of those in my system. I take the amount of these that seems to be, from my research, the proper amount to lubricate my joints. Next month I go in for an updated x-ray of my pelvic area, so we'll see if there's been any difference or improvement in that area. Hyaluronic acid also supports skin health as well. It hydrates the skin, plumps fine lines, and increases elasticity. And indeed, most of you are probably familiar with it because it's in pretty much virtually every beauty product, beauty cream or serum for hydration. Well, it does the same thing internally, I would assume. In joints, it works as a lubricant and shock absorber. It can improve pain, stiffness, and the function of the joint when you have osteoarthritis. Sometimes it's injected into the knee joint for pain relief. And there's an article that I will link from the Cleveland Clinic that discusses oral supplementation of hyaluronic acid. I'll link it in the description. Bone broth is a natural source of hyaluronic acid. I've gone on about bone broth in several videos, so I'll link something. I'll link the last one that I made where I actually showed you how I make it if you want more information. Other nutrients like vitamin C, zinc, and protein-rich foods all have a role in helping the body to make more collagen. Some of the top food sources for vitamin C: oranges, red and green bell peppers, strawberries, broccoli, and for zinc, eggs, dairy, seafood, nuts, and seeds. There are also two peptides on the market that you may have seen or heard about: Fortibone and Verisol. These are lab-created peptides that are designed to support the formation of the building of bone material in the case of Fortibone and skin aging in the case of Verisol. I have tried both, and my experience with both has been less than impressive. But again, your mileage may vary. I have also increased my vitamin C. I take a supplement from Pure Synergy. I'm sure I talked about that before. As well as from Perfect, I take their acerola, and I just bounce back and forth between the two. Because again, when it comes to building collagen, vitamin C is one of those, well, it's necessary for a lot of different things, but it's necessary for that, and it's also an excellent total body antioxidant. And because vitamin C is abundant in foods, doesn't necessarily require supplementation, because I do eat a lot of fruits and vegetables that contain vitamin C. My body was under a huge stressor coming out of major surgery, and so it needed the extra. So I've been giving it to it, and I will continue because I'm still healing. I always get questions about side effects on my older videos on collagen, so let's just dive into that for a second. Side effects are minimal provided you stay within the safe dosage range of about 10 to 20 milligrams, which has been shown to be safe in studies. Some studies are using only 5 milligrams per day, by the way. The reported side effects have been mild, like tummy upset, often reported with marine-based sourced collagen peptides. Additionally, allergies have been reported, again, often associated with marine-based collagen peptides. Make sure that whatever supplement you choose has no additives. It should be a single sourced ingredient like beef or chicken or fish, because it's these additives that can also trigger allergic reactions. A few other things to be mindful of from my notes: supplementing calcium with collagen can lead to hypercalcemia if you're sensitive to it. Some collagen products might interact with medications you're taking. You may want to pass if you have kidney issues. So you see where I'm going with this. You want to discuss any kind of supplementation you're doing, especially if it's something that you're going to be doing every day. You want to discuss that with your medical team first. Believe me, I've done it. It can be eye-opening and can save you a lot of money as well as heartache. The other questions that I get frequently on their older videos are about heavy metals contamination. Always source from companies that provide transparency and third-party testing, because the FDA doesn't really regulate these things as they should, as robustly as they should. The company that I have used for the last several years and have talked to you about on this channel, Perfect Supplements, they batch test and they use third-party testing, and they post all of their results on their website. It's one of the reasons why I will only use them. It's one of the reasons why I'm affiliated with them, and it's one of the reasons why I always recommend them to you if you're looking for a company to buy from. Perfect Supplements Collagen has been my collagen of choice for years. It's lab tested. It says so right on the package. It's hydrolyzed collagen from bovine sources, no hormones, non-GMO. It's only made from one simple ingredient, that is Brazilian pasture-raised, grass-fed cows. And by the way, this is their new eco-friendly packaging. This is available on their website. You can also get it in the tubs, the plastic tubs that they've used in the past are also still available if you prefer that kind of packaging. Finally, read your ingredients list and make sure that the amino acid list includes proline and glycine, because these two amino acids are the most important building blocks for collagen. So my takeaway from my recent experience is that it has been reaffirmed in all the latest research that collagen 1 and 3 are great for your skin and collagen type 2 is great for your joints. Now your mileage may vary depending on several factors, including dosage, type of collagen you use, consistency, your age, diet, and health habits. Keep in mind that collagen peptides can't be directed to a particular area of the body. Your body is going to use these peptides for whatever it needs, be it collagen production or as a source of protein. By the way, collagen peptides are not a complete protein. There are 9 amino acids that the body needs that it can't make on its own, and collagen peptides, I believe, only have 7 of the 9. Lastly, I want to remind you that there are 6 things that deplete collagen and hyaluronic acid in the body: sun exposure, smoking, pollution, poor diet, chronic stress, and aging. Now, you may not be able to do much about aging, but your lifestyle can have a huge impact on the first 5 that I mentioned, and therefore give you a much better outcome with supplementing collagen. All right, everyone, that's where I'm going to leave you. I thank you so very much for watching today. If you have any questions for me, please put them in the comments below. If you'd like to share your experience with collagen, please put that in the comments below. We'd love to share and learn from each other. If you enjoyed the video, then please, please, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you. And yeah, if you want to see more from me, then also please consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing here at Free Range Diva. Okay, everyone, thank you again. And until I see you in my next video, just going to wish you a wonderful day, wonderful week. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Bye.